Ladies, I know what it's like to love deeply. To love so hard that you forget where you end and where he begins. You give him your time, your trust, your tenderness. You imagine a life with him. The home, the laughter, the children running around. But let me say this with all the love in my heart. There are certain things you should never do for a man. Not even if you think he's your forever. Because what starts as love can quickly turn into loss if you lose yourself in the process. This isn't just about love. It's about self-respect, boundaries, and protecting your soul from being shattered. So here are 7 powerful things a woman should never do for a man, even if you're madly, deeply, hopelessly in love. And I urge you to watch till the very end because the last one, it could save your life. 1. Never give up your dreams for a man. Let me tell you about a woman named Sarah. She was brilliant, full of ambition and purpose. Then she met a man who made promises that felt like poetry. He told her, "Move here, be with me. I'll take care of everything." And so she did. She left her country, paused her education, gave up a scholarship, and followed him across oceans. But once the excitement faded, so did his interest. He left and she was left with nothing. No degree, no job, no backup plan. Ladies, I know love can feel like a fairy tale, but if the story requires you to abandon your own goals just to be in his chapter, it's not worth it. A man who truly loves you will never ask you to give up the fire inside you. He'll fan the flames, not put them out. 2. Never play the wife when you're just the girlfriend. Stop right here and hear me. Being loving doesn't mean being used. If you're cooking, cleaning, doing his laundry, organizing his schedule, and carrying his emotional weight, all before he's even committed to you, you're not being nurturing, you're being taken for granted. You are not a wife if he hasn't made you one. And no, doing all these things doesn't make him more likely to marry you. In fact, it often makes him less motivated because he's already reaping the benefits without the responsibility. Don't invest wife-level effort for boyfriend-level commitment. Hold your value, set your standard. Let him earn your devotion. 3. Never put property in his name. Even if you are married, you worked hard. You saved, you sacrificed, but in the name of love, many women make financial decisions that destroy them later. I've heard too many heartbreaking stories. Women who bought houses, cars, or started businesses all in a man's name, only to be left with nothing when things fell apart. Even in marriage, protect yourself. This isn't about being cold or selfish. This is about being wise, because if things go wrong, and your name is nowhere on the papers, the law won't care how much you loved him. Secure your future, keep some things in your name. Love with your heart, but protect yourself with your mind. 4. Never hurt others just to please him. If a man asks you to break ties with people who have loved and supported you long before he arrived, that's not love. That's control. One woman I spoke to isolated herself completely because her boyfriend didn't like her friends. She thought it would make their bond stronger, but when he left, she had no one left to lean on. Don't let love become your prison. Your friendships, your support system, they matter. Any man who truly loves you will want you to be connected, happy and supported, not isolated, and emotionally dependent on him alone. 5. Never have a child with him before marriage if you're not ready. This one is delicate. Some men will convince you that having a baby will bring them closer to you, that it will seal the relationship. But if he's not ready to marry you, respect you, or show up consistently, he's not ready to be a father. Having a child is not a romantic gesture. It's a lifetime responsibility. Too many women end up alone, exhausted, and heartbroken, raising children without emotional or financial support. Don't let anyone use your womb to keep you attached while they remain free. You deserve to raise a child in a stable, secure, loving environment, not in chaos or confusion. 6. Never lower your standards to keep him. Maybe he's handsome, maybe he's charming, maybe he loves you in his own broken way. But if he lies, disrespects you, cheats, or shows toxic behavior, he is not the one. Stop believing you can change a man with your love. You are not his rehab, you are not his project. You are a woman of value, and your standards are not negotiable. Loving someone should never mean betraying yourself. 7. Never harm yourself over a man, no matter how deep the pain feels. I saved this one for last, because it's the one too many women silently carry in their hearts. Listen closely. No man, no matter how charming, handsome, or deeply you loved him, is worth breaking yourself for. Not emotionally, not mentally, and definitely not physically. I know heartbreak can feel like a storm so heavy you forget what the sun feels like. You wake up with a lump in your throat, tears sitting behind your eyes, pretending you're okay when you're falling apart inside. You wonder, what did I do wrong? Why wasn't I enough? But let me tell you something. You must believe, even if your heart is too shattered to see it right now. This pain is not the end of your story. It's a chapter, not the whole book. Hurting yourself, dimming your light, or giving up on your future because he couldn't see your worth. That's not love. That's your trauma trying to speak louder than your truth. And your truth is this: you are a woman of power, of softness, of light. You are not defined by who stayed or who left, but by the strength you find when you rise again. You are worthy of a love that holds you, uplifts you, chooses you every day without confusion. And if right now it feels like you're drowning in the silence, reach out, cry if you need to, scream if you must, but don't disappear because we need you here. Your story isn't over. Your glow is coming back. And someday when the pain fades and your smile returns, you'll thank yourself for holding on when it hurt the most. You are not alone, and you never will be again. Final thoughts: ladies, love is beautiful, but the most sacred love you'll ever experience is the one you have for yourself. Never give up your dreams. Never play roles you haven't been asked to. Never let a man write your story while you erase your own chapters. Build a life so strong, so fulfilling that the right man will be honored just to be a part of it. You deserve that, now go claim it.